Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play Zelda Skyward Sword Part 7. And we are off to a recording, a brand new recording for this month. Like I said, the previous two parts, being 5 and 6, were recorded in September. And then the horror month started, so I couldn't upload them. Well, I could have, but this isn't a scary game. Only if you look at it in a certain way. But nonetheless, from last time where we left off, what were we doing? I've forgotten, because I haven't. The same applies to me playing this. It's been a month and a half since, so I've been trying to pick up controls. One thing I did learn though is how to walk on a rope. Hurrah! So, I did say that this Let's Play would be filled with me just hanging off the rope from the side, but I actually finally learned how to walk on a rope, and it's not tilting it left and right, it's actually pointing it left and right. It was weird. The instruction weren't exactly clear. I was assuming it meant tilt the Wii remote in your hand to balance, but you have to point it to balance in that direction. All these years, and I didn't understand that. So we got to get back to him, big guy over there. Just like always, this is recorded, and then I do voice over it. So that's how I'll be doing this series. Every other game, though, seemingly that will come out later, or according to the release date for Smash Bros., it comes out on the 29th. So that's the end of this month. So we might not see it until next month anyway. So I might do a bit more of it than I planned to. Who knows? So yeah, I don't know when Sonic Boom's coming out, but that might be sooner rather than later. That might be this Friday rather than next week. We will see. I hope so. I'm gonna have to end up buying 2 games in one day. So yes, I'm just trying to get myself a brush with the controls, even though it's pretty much all written there on the screen, which is very handy with Nintendo games. I will give them credit for that. So if you have been on a bit of a delay, or you've simply forgotten, it's still all there. And I very luckily got over to that ledge there. Okay, so here's the big guy with a beacon through him. How nice. Let's remove that, shall we? You look terrible with a beacon through you, and that sun over your head was very nice. You can read what he says, I'm not reading. I don't read on this game. Just like I don't read on any other game, even though I read, technically. I still read it. But not here, I'm not. No. It's much more funny, me trying to make out words, I guess. But most of these words are pretty simple, so there's no fun in it. So he's remembering about Zelda, which is a good thing. I knew we would wreck his memory. She's over there, it would seem. Apparently. You know, allegedly. As the legend goes, she's over there. We found her already. Those noises. Ah, Nintendo. You're charming yet disturbing sometimes, at times. In this case, you're just charming. Yeah. And he's got the smallest little sprout on his back. It's adorable. And it's got a slingshot in it. Hooray! We have our first inventory item to use with the B button, as you'll see here. And there's a lot more. Namely 8, I believe. Cute. Yeah, so we've got 7 left to find. I love this part, because I bashed into that tree earlier, just a minute ago. Why didn't you shoot that vine over? Oh, you already did it. You couldn't wait to shoot it, could you? You just had to go and run into that tree like an idiot. It's like you haven't been playing the game for a month and a half. So let's go be fighting that girl. Also known as Zelda. Now it wants me to use it. I'm way ahead of you, game. Way ahead of you, even though I wasn't intentionally doing that. I just figured I should be able to run over there and jump into that tree and make it fall down, and then I can get over to him, but then I found the other way up to him. So we didn't need it. But we needed it for that, for some reason. So we do actually need the slingshot to get up to the temple up ahead. It'll be our first temple attempt. It'll take us 7 parts to get there. So that is our destination for this one. Finally out of this luscious green land that's too pretty for your eyes to be staring at. We're just gonna go up here to save. Hello, Fee. Bye, Fofum. Yeah, what do you think I'm doing up here, Fee? Seriously. What do you think I'm doing up here? I've come up here to admire the view. Now I've come up here to save because there's something for me to save with. Stupid Fee. She thinks she's got the brains, but I'm way ahead of her too. At least on some occasions. And no, I cannot run up that wall. It's a bit of an arch, so we have to shoot that thing. Get out the crossbow. Here we go. Slingshot, sorry. Crossbow? What do I call that crossbow? It looks nothing like a crossbow. Additional information. Yeah, I know. But I don't utilize that method for some reason. Until later on. But anyway, never mind. If you hold down the B button, then you go into the inventory. But if you just press the B button, then it will just go straight into the item that you've got equipped on it. Yeah, that's one of the downfalls with this game as well, I think, that people don't like, is possibly that you don't have... Usually with other Zelda games you have 3 or 2, you at least have 2 or 3 slots. Or even 4 if you're lucky, for items to equip. But on this one you only have the B button. But I say it's still fairly quick and easy, you just hold down the B button and pick it and you're alright. But yeah, I can see the inconvenience still, looking at the other side of the coin. And who was that figure that we just saw the legs of? I am curious. I'm sorry, I was too busy rambling about weapons and items. And here's a map. In a new area called the Deep Woods. What else would it be? This area is called the Deep Woods, that's it. It hasn't got a fancy name. It's just a woods and it's deep. What else do you need? Uh-oh. Calling for reinforcements. Time to have another smack up when I can actually get to him. And here's some bees as well. Bees! And I'm being harassed by everything. Now then, we're supposed to be heading through that wall. But just to be annoying and to be kid-like, I'm going to shoot the beehive. Run for your life! And hello, stop yelling you, goodbye. He fell off a cliff. Oh, there's another one. Well, we definitely need to shoot that one down, kind of this. Goodbye. Run again, back to where you pissed off the original set of bees. But luckily they're not here anymore. So let's go and cut some... There's one bee. What are you doing? We had one bee attached. Okay, let's get some beetles. Trust me, you need them. Anyway, let me have a quick drink. Yeah. So yes, there's a big collection thing going on that screen. We got plenty to find. Oh, and these are seeds. AKA, for those of you who don't know, it's ammo for my slingshot. That's the ammo you get in this game, not bullets. Or another kind of projectile that you would describe as being used to kill people. Or animals, or whatever. It's seeds. You kill people with seeds, okay? That's how badass this game is. So here we go, me walking perfectly on a rope. Told you I got the hang of it, but instead I need to point the Wii remote rather than tilt it. I don't know if that was misdirection, but hey, I didn't pick it up at all the last time I played through this game completely fully. So, I'm glad I picked it up this time around. Sooner than I did last time, because I didn't pick it up at all. So we won't be having any of that nonsense on the ropes hanging from them when I'm trying to walk over them. You take your own bullets. Like so. So we need to, it looks like a shortcutty log, but we need to go and push it down. So we're going to go and climb the walls. I like how his legs hang over the minute the ground underneath disappears. There's no more ground, now I can freely hang my legs down. Yet when we get over to this point, his legs stay dangling. There you go. I don't get that, but there you go. Now this bit was annoying. I just learned how to cleverly walk onto a rope. There's a guy at the other end, so I'm going to shoot him. Oh, in the nads! Well, that dazed and confused him. Maybe they got their brains in their balls. God, I don't want to think about that. No. And here we go, walking perfectly on a rope. He was walking over as well. And I get blown up anyway. And that one that was on me afterwards was stayed on me after I fell into the pit and blew up. On respawn. Bye! Oh, I got him right in the eyeball. Right in the eyeball. That'll send anyone flying off a rope. Luckily though, he doesn't respawn back where he started, unlike me. That'd be a bit inconvenient. And here's another explodey thing. Get on the side. Ow. I've probably got several million blisters and wounds on my legs now, but it's all good. Now let's have a kip or a rest. Enjoy the view and gain half a heart back. Yes, that's convenient. If you're low on health, you can find a chair and sit down and you'll actually recover health. Which I find hilarious. I always recover health when I sit down. Beats standing up, and running, and walking. Nintendo don't know their health and safety issues. Anyway, we saved here. It's like, if you sit down, you get really healthy. It's like, no, that's not the case. If you go to a gym, you get really healthy, and if you eat healthy foods, you get really healthy. Although that's only a rumor. Not if you sit down on your arse, you don't get healthy doing that. You just get fat, and bloaty, and full of gas. And this flower will not die. I'm just gonna bonk it on the head. Bonk. I'm gonna get him eventually. Oh, he avoided me that time. Bonk. Bonk. I'm just gonna keep bonking you on the head until you die. Ow, you just ate partly me. Bonk. 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 Oh, put up! In the correct manner that I'm hitting you, thank you. A bonk on the head keeps the sword away. But not unless you open your mouth wrong. And it's you again. Remember the last time you saw me and I blew your mind? I'm gonna blow your mind again, baby. Oh. So, what this here block? It's like the time blocks or whatever they were called in Ocarina of Time. That's what they remind me of anyway. But these ones are just slightly different purpose. Or have a slightly different purpose. So, Nintendo changing things up is always nice. Sure, I'll crack the mystery of the cube with you. blow your mind again like I did with the save point. I like impressing this guy, and he likes being impressed, so I guess everybody wins. Yeah, well, that clue he gave to me in red is just like, well, allow me to demonstrate DSR what this does. You see, what it does is it makes it disappear and fly into the sky. See, it is an ancient firework. It just shot up into the sky, yes, that's what you just saw. This guy. This Goron. That's what species he is, anyway. You damn rock people! Every interaction with him, every time you meet him, it's pretty funny, because it's like, he's blown away by your magnificence, because you're so incredible and you're doing all these things that he never knew people could do. It's like, sup, I'm like digging it, cool, I'm hip. I am it. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, to be honest. And here's another one! There we go, time to look impressive again. Fireworks! Pwah! Didn't explode though, it's just one of those ones that shoot up. It's one of those fireworks that really disappoint you and just go upwards and then nothing. Like one of those cheap fireworks you can get. It's like, why is this one cheap? It shoots up in the air, doesn't it? Like, yeah, but it doesn't do anything afterwards. Like, rip off! That's why it was only 99 pence. Or I guess 99 cents if you're in the States. Or 99 euros. No, that's probably too expensive. 99 euros for a cheap firework, that'd be bad. Yeah, of course we're gonna go in there, Fee. What do you think I'm gonna do? Look at the door and go, this is a very interesting door, I do not so want to go through it. And yes, this is a save point, and we can return to the sky from here as well. I know everything. I'm ahead of you. At least for this part. Anyway, before we do that, we're just gonna end this part with I have a bottle of potion, I was just checking, and I have that at the ready with 18 bullets, or ammunition, or whatever you want to call it, out there. Ugh. So yeah, we're just gonna cut some grass, because there's money about. And money is oddly very rare to find in this game. Unless you look for it. Unless you really go out of your way to look for it, like this. So yeah, the next part, I'm actually planning for the next part to be half an hour long. We're going to kick straight things off like that, because I'm going into a temple. The first one, so we may as well make it half an hour long as a ceremonious occasion. Because trust me, it's going to take longer than half an hour to beat it. But in the meantime, money, 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 grass, grass, grass. Man, if only I could cut my grass this quickly. I need to purchase a sword and just run around chopping grass up. They get done so much quicker. And the phone rings right here, which is why I suddenly go into the map screen and then suddenly come back out of it. That's why I had a phone call, so I had to go, stop the recording! Even though I'm technically near the end anyway. There's some more ammo, even though we can only have 20 maximum, so that was pretty fruitless. And hello there, sir. Are you going to be awkward? No, you're not. Goody, goody, goody. Whack that sign. It's a stone sign, which means you can't cut it. It must be red. Like in the other Zelda games, you can usually chop signs up because they're made of wood. But on this one, they're made of stone. You must read them. He who descends from above, look to the star at the bird rising. heavenwards gazes upon and aim your whatever it says. I'm not reading these, like I said. You read them. You do all the reading. I play the game and I talk like an idiot. That's my job. But yeah, that's going to call it for this part. Thank you all so much for watching. We didn't make a lot of progress, but we made enough progress for 20 minutes. So yes. Well, I hope you all enjoyed it, and next time we will be venturing off into the first dungeon of this game, and it will be half an hour long. So get ready for that, and I will see you until then. Until next time.